Hey, I had to come back one more time before I leave the house, but it's your guide of light to help you through the night. So, here is some helpful tips for getting to be a part of the leveling up because the leveling up has begun. And what I mean by the leveling up is shedding that old past that holds you back and embracing who you are to allow yourself to move forward in life in a more abundant process. So if you want to begin to attract abundance to you, and that's not just wealth, I mean, that is everything about your life shining at you. If you want to start doing these things and you're feeling stuck and stagnant and you're like, I just can't catch a break, there's things you can start doing for yourself that will open those doorways for you. Exercise is one of those things. It is very important to move the energy in your body or it begins to get stuck. And that's where you begin to get disease, which if you break the word down, dis-ease. Your body is not at ease any longer. It starts to affect your mind. It affects your emotions. You deal with anxiety, depression, fear, worries, things that keep you up at night. And that's another thing. You have to be able to get a good night's sleep in order to function at an optimal level. So you've got to start exercising, drinking your water. Sorry, my phone was going off. Um, Sleeping better, avoid distractions. There's also the need to realign your chakras. And that is where exercise will help do these things. And then you have certain foods that will help you open up energies that have blocked these chakras. Because the chakras are like the energy coming from the higher realms into you that allow you to now connect on a different level, that allows you to open up intuition, that allows you to have a divine guidance that will lead you into a better life for yourself. Because, like I said in my last video, you can either keep blocking everything and I got this, I can do this on my own, or you can understand that we all need, let's call it a personal trainer. And that personal trainer that you want is one of a divine guidance. So, by cleansing yourself, removing toxins, making goals, sticking to a routine that is healthy for you, you will allow yourself to begin to attract these energies instead of having this barrier around you of toxicity that says, nope, they're not interested. Nope, I can't even get to them because they're so guarded. And when you plant your feet in this 3D realm that we live in, the tangible things you can touch, it becomes stagnant for you because you're not meant to be here to possess everything in the world. You're not meant to be here to get lost in what everyone calls the matrix, this 3D reality. Instead, you're meant to come here and learn how to navigate it in a way that it's not going to destroy you on a soulful level. It's like we get to come here with the chance of regenerating our souls and leveling up, learning lessons. But you can't do that from a point of sitting on the couch eating potato chips and watching your shows every single night. There's things that have to eventually be pushed away from you instead of you magnetizing them to you. Because the more that you sit stagnant, the more you're going to remain stagnant. A body that is not in motion will begin to harden in a way. Your bones will ache. Your body will cry at you. Like I said, dis-ease will begin to occur because it's telling you to get up, move, use it or lose it. And that's every aspect of who you are as an individual. You're either going to use that body or lose that body. You're either going to use those muscles or lose those muscles. You're going to use that mind or lose that mind. It's up to how you're going to approach every day. And not everything has to be methodical. Not everything has to be just so over thought out that you create that anxiety within yourself. Because our minds are a very powerful thing. I had a friend say, I've dealt with anxiety for a long time. I don't know how to overcome it. And I had to remind them, breathe in, breathe out, repeat the process. Tell yourself that you're okay. Tell yourself that you're exactly where you need to be. Well, they went to the doctor for a checkup and the doctor told them everything about you is fine. You have nothing that is a health hazard. And they said instantly when they heard that, all of their anxiety went away. And I said, that's because your mind is a powerful thing. You can convince yourself that there's something wrong with you. But instead of trying to convince yourself of that, allow yourself to believe that everything is going to be okay. Because the more that you can comfort yourself, when we have babies, we want them to self-soothe. If not, they want to be carried around and treated as if they aren't capable on their own. And I've witnessed babies that are treated like that. They don't walk, they don't talk. They are a little bit more behind than the other children because they haven't been taught that they're okay. They haven't been taught to self-soothe. And if you have children that you're not teaching to soothe themselves, they're going to wander in life and look for that from an outside source. And if you have followed me at any point in this channel, you know yourself that that comfort does not come from the outside. It comes from within. That love does not come from the outside. It comes from within. That guidance comes from a higher power, not other people. Because if you're looking for a guide, look within yourself because the answers are there. And the more that you do realign your energies and balance your chakras and ground yourself and eat right and sleep right and let go of toxic habits, the more you will find that your GPS system is right on track. No more finding yourself in the wrong destination at the wrong time. No more finding yourself in the right destination at a wrong time and not benefiting from it. Because you will begin to be able to feel that guidance and trust that guidance, because it's only when you can trust that what you're being guided to do is happening for a reason. Because I was guided to do some things that were very, very hurtful to me over the last couple months, and I had to surrender to it and say, I don't know why this is happening, but I had to tell myself I don't need to know why this is happening. It's like a play that the curtain comes down. The audience has no clue what is going on behind the curtain. And when it comes back up, you're like, whoa, it's a totally different scene. You've entered a new part of the story. But it had to happen to leave you in the darkness for you to understand, oh, there's more to the story than what I thought. And that's the magic of what you'd call theater, but that's our life. We're on a stage. We are the main characters in our own story. So when you can begin to open up and say, okay, I'm getting my script right now, downloads, guidance, whatever it is, you can begin to function in a way that you're now able to entertain the character that you are. Whatever hat you put on for the day is who you're going to be. Are you going to be brave? Are you going to be fearful? Are you going to be strong? Are you going to be weak? Are you going to be loving? Are you going to be hateful and spiteful? Whatever hat you put on is who you're choosing to be. But understand, even if you put on the wrong hat in the morning, you can take it off and switch it for something new. You can constantly adjust who you're being in the day. And that is the power of being human. That is the power of being tapped in to a greater power. It allows you to shine in such a way that when you walk down the street, you just walking and talking and you notice everybody looking at you and you're just like, why are they staring? And I used to wonder why people stared at me. I always thought they were judging. I never realized I was like a firefly floating down the street and they were just like, oh, what is that? Who is that? Now that I see it in that light, I don't feel so victimized. I feel more empowered. So make sure that you're approaching life with a concept that you can accept and understand. Because you can be a firefly or you can feel like everybody thinks you're a mosquito and they want to get you before you get them. So just understand you have the ability to open doorways that will better your life by the choices that you're making every day. Allow at least 15 minutes of stretching and some light exercise. Turn the TV off. Choose healthier habits for eating. Try to go to bed earlier or at least shut your mind down. Get off of your electronics before you lay in bed. Because scientifically, for every hour, or from the time you get off of your electronics, you need an hour for your brain to kind of calm down. So if you're on your electronics at 12 o'clock at night, you're going to be laying awake there kind of just like, everything that you've been putting into your brain is now swirling around in your head. That makes you exhausted the next day. So we can all begin to make little bitty changes for ourselves that affect us in a positive light. I just wanted to share those tips with you, and hopefully they will help somebody go, oh, I can make changes. So welcome to the level up, babe. Welcome to the new script. Sending y'all peace, love, and light. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.